Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are here at Sam's Club. We're going to go and check out some of the prices, some of the things you guys have asked about, look around, see if we can find some good deals, maybe try and find some new items here at Sam's, see what's going on, see if there's anything new. I'm taking you shopping with me. Let's get to it. Looks like today's going to be a good day, guys. Check this out. Got my Ritz crackers here on a saver. Save $2, $7.98. Really, $9.98 is already a good deal. $7.98, awesome deal. What in the heck is this? Pickleballs. I think they're kind of playing off the name of the pickleball game. But this is dill pickle by Vlasic. $5.48 for this enormous bag of these. Not going to try these now, but if you have, let me know down in the comments if they're any good. The other day I went to the new Publix in Walton, Kentucky, and I was pointing out the Publix brand Real Bacon. Members Mark has their own here. This is 20 ounces for $8.98. It was $7.99 for one, about a third of this at Publix. So just wanted to point this out here. I've never had this one. That is an enormous bag of real naturally hardwood smoked bacon crumbled here. $8.98, that's a heck of a deal. We always like putting together our own baskets for the kiddos, right? But this is pretty nice, and it does look like it comes with quite a bit here. It comes with this nice Easter tin right here. Well, got the pre-packaged Peeps, the good gummy bears, right? $19.97 for these. I don't know, for what all you get here, I don't feel like that's too bad. There's a lot going on in there. Well, here's something new. Check out these fun Easter plates here. These are pretty huge. That'd be fun, you know, if you're having like a family dinner for Easter and stuff. Less dishes you gotta wash. Those are solid too. Those are pretty heavy duty. $9.48 for 50 of them. But it's pretty, let's see. I don't know if these are huge though. You can fit some ham and all the fixings on there. And a lot of people on the channel talking about growing your own. Not only is it probably healthier for you, but it's rewarding. It's rewarding. It's always nice growing your own fruits and vegetables if you can, if you have the space. Some onions and potatoes there. These are $13.48 for these, but they already start you off good. Already starting to grow. You just plant them and good to go. They got these huge American flag kits here. These are $33.98. Good to see these coming back. Valley Forge, the greatest name in flags, proudly made in the United States of America. Those are nice. I started off going down the aisle here. I thought maybe you guys might have some kiddos and might want something like this. Got a medieval castle playhouse here, over 4 feet tall. $24.98. That seems like a pretty amazing deal. Looks like a lot of fun. Now here's something new that I haven't seen. They got these Arts 101 crafts, I guess it's called. Got the hanging decor here. Makes 1 tapestry. Makes 3 hangers. That's kind of cool. I bet Jess would love this. $16.88 for these kits here. Some embroidery canvas. Oh, look at this. Oh, isn't this cool? Got some crochet plants. Jessica and her mom were just talking about different crochet patterns. I think it was crochet. That's pretty cool. Check this out. This thing is enormous. This is like a wine bar kind of deal here. They got all the different accessories. Well, I don't know if it's the accessories. It might just be decorative accessories not included. So it is just this without all this. $599. I don't know. I don't know prices on these things. I know prices on food, but I mean, it's kind of cool. I mean, I'm sure it comes with the rack up here, different drawer, different spots for your different wines. I mean, it's kind of fancy. They also have the Shark Matrix self-empty robot. $239. That is a $60 savings. Yes, it's about that time, guys. I had a feeling Sam's Club was going to have some Some summertime vibes going on. They got these different beach towels. Winnie the Pooh, Hello Kitty, Bluey, Stitch. $11.98. These are pretty big too, 34 by 64. Something else I did not see last year that I am surprised that are back. They got the Nautica umbrellas here. They have one that's an enormous umbrella, and then they had the one that I used all the time down in Florida, which was this one, almost as wide as this one. Not as wide when it opens up, but it's a great umbrella. It's $20, $19.98 for both of these. Try and find a better deal on that, especially Nautica brand. Are you ready for the water balloon fight of a lifetime? Here they are. You just fill and tie. You hook it up to the hose, fills them up in 60 seconds. I would argue maybe a little quicker. You do got to kind of be careful and get them off there quick. But you get 12 stems of these for $22.98. $22.98. There may be better deals out there. Not really too sure, but this is the biggest pack of these I've ever seen. So I don't really know how or what to compare it to. So we were talking about that cooler thing for camping and stuff. Thought I'd point this deal out. This Intex airbed is $49.98. Something nice to throw in the tent here, so you're up off the ground, a little more comfortable than sleeping on just a sleeping bag. That is an enormous bag of bird food for $24.97. That is huge. I wonder how much that weighs. I don't even say 50 pounds. 50 pounds. That would last us a couple years. Well, here's something you don't see every day. They got some Doritos Golden Sriracha chips here. Normally $4.48 on a clearance price of $1.91. This may be store specific, but I don't know. Never tried these. I'm not a big Dorito fan. That is a huge bag though. $1.91 on clearance. I think this sale was going on the last time I was here, but I wanted to point out because we have so many viewers on the channel that always talk about goldfish and always trying to get deals on them. Try to point them out when I see them on sale. It is on sale here at Sam's Club. $11.82. Not a huge savings, 50 cents off, but really $12.32, which is a strange regular price. But when you compare that to what the most store prices are nowadays, that's an incredible deal. So I've seen like the veggie straws here, which those are over here. Those are $6.98 for the sea salt. Those are really good. I've never seen these before. These are the garden veggie flavor burst nacho cheese with the different varieties in the bag. These are $6.78. Get any of these products that I showed today. If you tried them, let us know down in the comments so we know to maybe give a taste test next time. Oh yeah, and I'm buying a bag of these. Also, let's see. Got the wonderful pistachios over here. 24 ounces for $15.98. It's a pretty good deal. And I was kind of just saying that because these are the already shelled ones. These are the ones that don't have the shells. 24 ounces, $15.98. However, for $15.88, you get double. Okay, so this is really the better deal. This is the Members Mark, but they taste exactly the same if you ask me. 48 ounces for $15.88. Looks like they got their ginger chicken dumplings coming back in. Guys, I know a lot of our viewers love these sesame ginger chicken dumplings. They are $8.46 for a 20 count. And then down here, they got their tomato basil Members Mark soup coming back in here. The tomato basil bisque. It's good stuff. 2-pack here. 2 32-ounce containers for $9.98. They have the enormous 24-ounce container of the Fresh Cravings green onion and chive dip and spread coming in here. Now, we had one of our viewers that mentioned this the other day. You haven't been able to find it. It is $5.98 for this. I haven't tried this one, but I've heard good things. Good news, guys. I just messaged Jessica, and we are going to try it for dinner. The big, enormous chicken pot pie. Might have my mom over for this. This is enormous. It's enormous. How many pounds is this? 5.24 pounds. It's going to be a meal. It's going to be lunch for like the next few days. So yeah, $19.81 for the price. But considering how many meals we're going to get out of this, a lot of you guys wanted us to try this one. Finally getting around to it, and they actually have them in. A couple times I was going to get it, and they didn't have them. I will say something about this mac and cheese though. We were not a fan of this one. I know Jessica would not like this, but at one point in time, I would really like to try these stuffed peppers. I know a lot of you guys have said they're fantastic. A lot of this stuff is kind of hit or miss here at our Sam's. They always seem to have the Brussels sprout one here, which I like any of these. Haven't tried the chicken Alfredo from Sam's Club. We have tried the one from Costco. We do like that one, but maybe try this one here at some point. It is a little cheaper than Costco's. Got the rotisserie chicken enchiladas. Those are pretty enormous for $11.62. I mean, they got some huge meals here. Here's a popular one. Got the different mix here. Different chicken and make your own taco deal. $13.92 for that. That's a lot of food for $14. I know we got some fans of the different rotisserie chicken salad here. It's just the chicken salad. I've heard it's really good. What is this one? Mediterranean pasta salad here. That looks pretty good too. $7.92 for that one. And those range in prices just per pound, I guess. Got this Cobb salad here. $9.87. Little vegetable medley here for right around $10, you know. It's nice if you're on your way to a party. If they don't like the veggies, they got the fruit. Like I say, it seems like they only pick the best for these two. Every time I look at these, like the best strawberries, the best blueberries. Look, they're the big fat ones too. One of our viewers said they were having trouble finding the grass-fed organic beef at Aldi. I don't know if you have a Sam's Club membership, but they do have plenty of it here. You do have to buy it in a 3-pack though. It is $5.78 a pound, so it's gone up a little bit, but pretty much all meat has gone up everywhere we go. They've got the 93% ground beef Members Mark. Freezer ready. Okay, so you can put it in the freezer, but they are in the 3-packs, $5.58 a pound. This has gone up just a touch too, but yeah, it's really good quality right here. Different salmon deals going on here. They got some different clearance deals. Probably been going all through Outland, I'm assuming. They got $5 off per package the skin on, and $5 off per package the skin off. So that will come off at the register. But I'm assuming even with these clearance deals, I'm assuming the $5 will still come off of that. Not too sure since you're already getting a deal, but I would assume. Big, huge container of the tomato and basil hummus Members Mark. I know this is a popular one. Looks like it's coming back in. This is another one. Must be popular because it's hit or miss every time I come to Sam's. $3.97 for that. It's pretty amazing. Boneless spiral ham here by Members Mark. I know this is a popular one. $2.98 a pound. And they've got the boneless Carver hams over here. These are the little guys. $2.98 a pound right here. They got the poblano queso chicken. These are pretty pricey. I think they're about, $14.96. $14.96. I was going to say about $15. I was pretty close. They've got the two 32-ounce containers of Members Mark broccoli cheddar soup coming in. Guys, I think it's better than Panera. I really do. And it's not just because it's a better deal and you get more. I just think it's chunkier. You get more broccoli and carrots and stuff like that in it. As to where the Panera is more kind of shredded. You know, it's just not. Oh, this is 4 single-serve cups. Oh, do they not have the big ones anymore? Well, this is 4 times 10 ounces, so you're getting 20. So basically, 40 ounces, $10.48. Trust me, try this one. Haven't seen it in a while. Old Danny boy's gonna have to get some of this. Got the barbecue baked beans with beef brisket, $8.78. So far, we're getting these. And I know these used to be $7.98, but they've been $8.78 for a while. They've gone up a couple times, but got the garden veggie straws and the enormous pot pie. I'm really excited to try that. Good to see they've got all these different meals coming back in too. I think they might have moved these. Maybe I just didn't notice these the last time I was here, but they got the chicken breast bites here, $13.98 for 2 pounds. They got the butter chicken, probably one of the most commented on our channel from Sam's Club. A lot of people's favorites there. 32 ounces, $14.98. Looks like they got the spinach and artichoke dip coming back in. Finally, guys, this stuff is delicious. 32 ounces for $6.98. That is a great deal. That lasted me forever. So got some of the Members Mark 32-ounce white queso dip here for $6.97. That is pretty good. I've still never tried the cilantro Salsa here, that is an enormous container though. $6.28 for 48 ounces. One of our viewers asked a while back what I thought of the Members Mark beef sausage kielbasa. Actually, it's not Members Mark, but this is the one I bought, so I assume that's the one you're talking about. These are fantastic. They're absolutely delicious. Yes, they are a little pricey. Some of the best smoked sausage I've ever had. These are amazing. I recommend grilling them. I came over to look at some of the different desserts, but I saw this here. This 24 Ensure drinks on sale for $29.48. A lot of comments on this lately because it just seems to keep going in price, up in price everywhere else. This used to be right around $30. It is now $35.48. But with the $6 savings, $29.48. Something new that I have not seen at Sam's Club is the key lime pies here. I wish I had some different ones, like different kinds, but this is all they have right now. But if you like key lime like I do, $9.98 for that is not a bad deal at all. They got these little cake bites I saw over here. It's a little pricey, $19.98, but let's see, so 24 of them. 24 of them. Looks like you got the chocolate and the white chocolate there. They look good. $19.98 for those. Okay, looks like this is not a sale. I thought it was. It used to be $7.47. They are $7.87 now, but this is really good quality, and you do get, I guess they're 1 pound 6 ounce. I was gonna say there's a lot in there. This one was my favorite. We did try the honey roasted. I preferred the oven roasted, but to each their own. A lot of people asking about different deli meats, and I always just look for the ones that haven't been on recall. Oh, looks like they got a little bit of a deal on these giant seedless watermelons. $7.87. These were $9.87, which is still $9.87. It's just on sale right now. I have had a watermelon here from Sam's Club, and it's always been good. $7.87. That's the cheapest I've seen. So one of our viewers that mentioned they hadn't been able to find garlic in a while mentioned it again in one of our more recent videos. I just want to point out, I don't know if you have a Sam's Club membership or not, but they got plenty here. Now, I've been finding it at places like Kroger and Meijer, so I don't know if there's a huge issue, but they do have 2 pound bags of it here at Sam's Club. $5.74 for 2 pounds. Looks like eggs have come back in the Sam's Club. Last time I was here, these were gone. They have a limit of 2 of these. This is the 7.5 dozen, $39.24. My goodness. And then they have the grade A cage-free limit of 2, $9.74 for these right here. This is the 24, I think. Is this 24 count? Believe so. Yes, those were 24 counts over there. I did want to point out the limit of 2, right? All these are limits of 2 right now. But the large white eggs here, 24 count, $9.34. They've got these grade A large eggs here, limit of 2, which these are 18 count right here. And these are $6.22. Well, if you like Red Bull, this might be the way to go. This is a 24 pack. Red Bull's very expensive. $56.48, but there's a $5 additional savings, bringing these down to $51.48, and that does include the sugar-free. Same deal, $51.48. Looks like they got their 8 pound bags of Ore-Ida crispy crinkle fries coming back in. This was empty the last time I was here. People are tired of some of the high prices, so they're coming to Sam's Club to get their Ore-Ida fries. 8 pounds for $8.58. That is crazy amazing. That's like $1.10 a pound. And they've got, oh, look at this. King crab, 2 pounds, $41.98. King of the seas. Lots of coffee has gone up at Sam's. We did go over this last time we were here. These ones that were $15.98 are now $17.98. Select varieties of these. They do have the 40-ounce ground here, the classic roast for $12.98. And the Starbucks went up $1. This one here, the Pike Place and French roast, they were about $19, and now they're $19.98. But they were $21.73 and came down from that, so I guess it could be worse. I got the house blend here, which $21.93. See, did I say 73? I meant $21.93. but I'm sure that that is going to be the regular price for this. Okay, so if you are a member to Sam's Club and you like your Dunkin' coffee like I do, now's your time. Because this went up to $23.28. There's a $6.40 savings, making these $16.88 for 45 ounces of Dunkin' coffee. I would stock up on this while you have the opportunity, because all these coffees keep going up in price. Couple deals here. They have Premium Roast McCafe 94 count on sale, $34.48. They've got the original donut shop. Keep in mind, though, it's 80, not 100 anymore. $32.78. And then they've got Green Mountain over here, which is also an 80 count, $32.78. I mean, that is a $7 savings. So, you know, if you drink these, might want to get on it before they go back up in price or go up in regular price again. We never really know. Doesn't look like the Dunkin' pods are on sale. Looks like those are regular price. As a matter of fact, I knew when these went up in price that it wasn't going to be long before Starbucks did, and they have. 72 count, $42.98. That is up from $39.98. That's a $3 increase. Geez, when did these get so expensive? 4-pack of air filters here. I mean, it says last up to 3 months. So, yeah, I would think for the price. I mean, they're $39.98 regular price. That's, well, okay, $10 a filter. I guess that ain't terrible. That's actually not bad of a deal, really. $35.98 on sale, though. So, if you got a home and you use these, they got all the different sizes here. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. 4-pack, yeah, that's really not that bad of a deal. Looks like I got some Miracle Grow moisture control potting mix here for $12.59. $12.59 down from $17.59. So $5 savings on that. No sale on this one here. But then they've got this Easy Seed by Scott's Patch and Repair. This is $52.98 on sale. So $14.50 savings, as this is normally $67.48 on sale for $52.98. Couple sales going on here. They got a 3-pack of Raid Wasp and Hornet Spray, $11.72. That's a $3.25 savings, down from $14.97. Then they got the Off Deep Woods Insect Repellent, 3 packs here, $14.73 on sale. I got these little misters and shears, some fancy, ready to take care of your plants and trim them, and nice little glass meister there, mister, and shears. I said meister. Plant gardening set, modern sprout, $14.84. That is a $2 savings, and I gotta say, it just looks aesthetically pleasing. Well, if you've always wanted a KitchenAid mixer, now might be the time at Sam's. They even got the different colored ones here. These are the bigger ones. Normally $379.98 down to $299.98. That is an $80 savings. That is incredible. Usually you'll see these go on sale for like $349, but that is not the case. They are $80 off, $299.98. That's an amazing deal. Oh, they got the 2-pack here, 20-pound bags. 20-pound bags of Kingsford charcoal here, $19.98. That is down from $23.48. Down from $23.48. Good deal. They also have the Instant Light here on sale. Now, these are 2 16-ounce bags, but same price, $19.98. But you don't need the lighter fluid for this one. So I saw this 4-burner gas griddle here. I guess regular price is $249.98, which I don't feel is a bad deal. However, it's on sale, $199.98, so that's a $50 savings. If you're wanting a gas griddle, that might be the way to go. One thing I don't see, doesn't have like the hole where you can spill out the grease through and stuff, so you'd have to clean that up, but still, it's a good deal. Like this one here, this is the hole that I was talking about, where you can get all the grease down, all the products, get it off there so you can continuously cook. This one's a 5-burner. It's $399 for this one. This one is not on sale. And this one, I didn't see a lid for the other one. This one has a lid. See a temperature gauge on there, but you can always get a thermometer for it if it doesn't have one. It's got the different cabinets. There's a lot more going on with this one. I would have to say this one just kind of looks better, but I'm not really too sure. I've never had a griddle, so I don't know. I've had friends that have had them though, and they love them. Check out this 7-piece outdoor set here. It comes with the little fire pit right here, which is awesome. The table that has the fire pit in it. It's got the chairs. This wicker thing that goes, I guess that connects with the table. This is pretty awesome. $2,000. I mean, some places I feel like this would be like $3 or $4 grand, maybe higher. Well, that was our trip to Sam's Club to check out some of the new items coming in for spring and stuff like that, but lots of different deals on grocery items. We're going to try that chicken pot pie. Really excited for that. We'll let you guys know in a upcoming video what we thought of that. Not going to add that into this video, as I know this video is already getting pretty long. Stock up on some of the sales as you see them, guys. You know, we don't know what prices are going to be like. Beef prices, I kind of overlooked beef prices. The ribeye, choice ribeye, still $14.98 a pound. And the roast was $6.58 a pound still, so that hasn't come down at all. The beef tips, I believe, I think they're $5.98 a pound now. So, and that's the thing, you do have to buy in bulk here at Sam's Club too, which I understand a lot of people just can't do that. But some of these things, like, you know, coffee's gone up here too. So when we find sales on it, stock up on some of your favorite coffees. But for the most part, Sam's Club is awesome. I absolutely love this place. Got a few things. Got the different veggie straws. I do like those. They are good. Good to snack on. And got the beans. Got the pot pie. Got my Coffee Mate. As you get the big, enormous thing of Coffee Mate for $7.98. Compared to about the same price for about half that size at some stores. But anyway, awesome trip to Sam's Club. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already, as we do these adventures every day to try and help you and us save money at the grocery stores and just have some entertaining, fun adventures. Guys, thank you so much for watching. With all that being said, I'm out. And always remember, the adventure is out there.